So we have a State of the Union. We have a member of a terrorist cult running off the mouth at our president, saying baseless, false accusations towards our president. Okay? Think of that. Shouldn't be allowed, first and foremost. Um, I am tired. There's a certain way to act, and there's a way not to act, and it's it's like if you haven't figured out that this can't get a clue crew is their mentality level is that of a child, because a child does what Durka did at State of the Union. A child rebels, a child backtalks, a child makes a scene. I mean, there's a place and time for everything, and that's not the place nor the time. And it shows the mentality level of Durka. But at the same time, you have to expect that, because most of the radical Islamists like her are victims of pedophilia, more than likely, and have been dominated for so long. When they're given a small amount of opportunity, they want to bring everybody in, because all of this fraud, it goes back to their corrupt country. And that's not a new thing to Somalia. I mean, there have been people have done that. They come here on work visas and send money home. I mean, they do that in quite a few countries. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not against that, as long as you get that money legally. Now, they've taken it to a whole new level. And at the same time, it shows how criminal shit can get. Because you go from, I think some of the early numbers are about half of the money was funneled and laundered through different political bullshit. So they wash the money that they helped steal. Or, this could be as something as simple as everybody just getting on the bandwagon. Maybe we're mad at a whole Somali race that just took free money. There's plenty of people in this country that would take free money that aren't from Somalia. So I'm just saying, maybe look at both ways. There's going to be some big actors in it, but it's not just a Somalia problem. You're going to find it in every damn state. You just are. Because one thing that we're learning from this Minnesota shit is that our government is riddled with fraud. It's like a cancer. It's about to take it down. The trillions of dollars that we're in debt, I guarantee somehow this comes out. This is what we need to be afraid of, people, is the last time a ass ton of money was discovered missing and unaccountable, we had the Twin Towers tragedy. So hopefully these idiots don't do some type of horrible tragedy like that to derail this. Well, I mean, there already has been all the deaths that we've had. Every single death in this asinine immigration debate, no matter what side it's on, no matter what decisions were made, is still tragic, in my opinion. Because the loss of a life is a loss of a life. And I can't be a person of Jesus Christ and condone a loss of a life. So it's tragic, even though decisions were made to directly cause to put you in the situation to lose your life. But the true tragedies are the people that were just going about their daily life, and tragedy intervened and ended theirs. But that's part of society. I mean, it's a sad, sad truth that nobody wants to talk about. We have to have good and evil. You can't have one without the other. It's just the way the world works. Just like you can't enjoy victory without experiencing defeat. So our Lord has made our world not fair. It's not perfect. Far from it, actually. And it's challenges of life. I mean, good Lord, I could make a video from here to eternity to discuss the challenges of life. But let's discuss the moral dilemma that we have right now. The moral dilemma that we have right now as Christians is how much shit do we take from this Islamic cult? Because a true Christian can't recognize this Islam as anything other than a cult, because everything about it is false and pedophilic. So their prophet's a pedophile in his own words, was tricked by Satan in his own words. His own words have been proven to be false. So it's a cult. They're believing in a cult, a false power, violent cult. So we as American Christians have to make a decision quickly, because their invasion, we are already behind, what, 30 years? 30 years they've been organizing this. Look around you. Look at what they've done. Look at their infrastructure. Okay? Many of them have moved into, well, let's take Dearborn Heights, Michigan, for example. Okay? Dearborn Heights came to fame because of the Big Three. Factory and auto workers from the Big Three helped build that area. And then when the Big Three did what it did, started fucking America, crime took over, like in many communities that the Big Three helped build. It's primarily GM. GM took their presence elsewhere. So GM's a scumbags, and if you buy a GM car, you support China, communism, everything that's wrong nowadays. So now, once the neighborhood got so bad, everybody moved out that was able to. And then you have the Muslims, the Islam move in. And now you look at it, what it's got. And I give them credit for turning it around. But they turned it around in the wrong one. They're trying, they're taking little strongholds like this is what they're doing. So we're 30 years behind in this war. They've been invading us for 30 years, people. We've been blinded to it. People haven't been looking at it. Here's a little thought for you. Go to your local mom and pop store. Ask the clerks who owns it. I guarantee it's going to be an individual of Middle Eastern descent. Now, not all people from Middle Eastern descent follow Islam. We are not saying that at all. We are not making that claim. I have met many, 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 many wonderful people from Middle Eastern descent who are law-abiding Christian Americans. Many of them. And that's why they left their respective countries in the Middle East, because of the Islam invasion. So I do not immediately think that someone of Middle Eastern descent is automatically a Muslim. I give them a chance. So we need to unite people. That is how we have beaten every mountain we have had to climb in the world as we know it now. We come together as a people. Look at what our USA Hockey did. They came together as a team and they brought home 2 gold medals for America. That's for you, that's for me, that's for everybody that loves the red, white, and blue. That's what they did it for. They played their hearts out and they absolutely achieved another miracle. So let's revel in that today. Let's revel in our fellow countrymen, men and women, because both hockey teams pulled out gold. Congratulations. And celebrate them, their effort, and be appreciative to be American gold medalists. Have a great day.